The Emmy Awards are this Sunday on CBS, and with us today, one of the actors from the multi-nominated Mayor of Easttown, Springfield's own Cailee Spaeny. Cailee, welcome to Ozarks Live.
Oh, I'm so happy to be here. How many times have I been on the show?
It's been a couple of times at least. I mean, you know, we're talking to you, of course, as the actor, but, you know, you're also a fine singer. I mean, you've done musicals. You've released your own music. You have a huge portfolio going. You know, well, let me ask you, it's been a long journey from Springfield, Little Theater, Silver Dollar City to, I guess you could say the world. Are you living the dream or what?
Oh man, I'm so happy. I could have never imagined that this would all turn out the way that it did, you know, and everything that the Ozarks has given me, like you mentioned, at working at Silver Dollar City and Branson for 7 years, working on music at Pellegrino's School of Music, it's endless, you know, doing theater at Springfield Little Theater, doing acting workshops, doing short films. It really gave me all the tools that I needed to do what I'm doing now, and I'm so grateful for it. And I miss it as much as I love this life. I do miss going back home, and I try to get there. I try to get back there as often as I can. And but yeah, it's an amazing life I'm living. I feel very lucky.
Well, you know, I'm sure there's a huge difference from the stage versus, you know, film, television, things like that. And, you know, people I know can see projects like, Pacific Rim, Vice, which was an incredible movie on the big screen, and then like miniseries like Dev on Hulu. But it's like right now, the one getting a lot of Emmy talk is Mayor of Easttown. I mean, how excited are you about that?
I'm so grateful that it all worked out. You know, we were shooting that in the middle. Well, we started it before the pandemic, and then it got shut down for 6 months, and we didn't even know if it was going to be completed. You know, we had no idea if everyone was going to come back, or it was, you know, obviously so unprecedented. So the fact that it's even out in the world is a real achievement. And on top of it, you know, the cherry on top is that people seem to really connect with it, and the fact that I'm a play a small piece in the puzzle. I just feel, really grateful. And it's so exciting. It's the first show I've been a part of that's been nominated for some Emmys. And I just didn't expect it to sort of happen the way that it did. It's the first time people have really, people see me on the street and want to give me a hug because they're like, "You're not dead."
Little stardom coming your way. This is good. And I know you said, you know, you're a little piece of the puzzle, but you can't complete a puzzle without every single piece. Now, but it's true. Okay, this is the average question I'm sure you get, but it'd be nice to hear your answer. How do you feel working on the same projects with, you know, heavyweights like Kate Winslet and Jean Smart, among others?
Yeah, you know, it's sort of like I'm in acting school on screen. You know, I'm just trying to soak it all in like a sponge and take notes. And I think the biggest takeaway from that was how incredibly kind and giving Kate was, and memorized everyone's name and really made it feel like we were all on the same team trying to get it done together. And I think that's, at the end of the day, it's just all about connecting with people and collaborating on a creative project as a unit, you know? So I think everyone has these stories of, you know, these big stars, divas or whatever, but I've been really super lucky to be working with these, heavy hitters, these A-list actors, but they've all been so incredibly kind and smart and giving. And
that is what I think people want to hear. These are all good people. Don't believe all this stuff that you may hear in Fan magazine or this or that. These are real people. They hurt. They're happy just like the rest
Yeah.
of us. You think you've brought your Ozarks or Midwestern sensibilities into the work that you've done through the years? You think that's helped you maybe remain centered?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think that it can be a very disarming industry, and it's easy to get lost in all of it. And it's all the thing that brings me back is this is the town that I grew up in, you know, the city I grew up in, and those morals and the people who raised me and the city that raised me. That's what always keeps me centered. You know,
Yeah.
and I'm so grateful to have that, because, you know, you see other stories and other situations where people don't have that home base, and it can be disruptive. And yeah, I feel I'm really happy that I can. And then every time I come home, it's sort of like it's really nourishing for me.
That is an especially nice thing to say, that it's nourishing for you. Now, I know you're not resting on your laurels. You're keeping very busy. You've got a little break right now. But what's coming up for your fans, and what are you looking at in the future?
Yeah, so I actually just wrapped a project a week ago. It's called First Ladies. It'll be on Showtime. It'll be coming out sometime next year, but it's the premise is zooming into the lives of three First Ladies: Eleanor Roosevelt, Betty Ford, and Michelle Obama. And I think it'll be a very interesting insight into the women who sort of paved the way for all of us. So I'm excited for everyone to see that.
That's great. That's going to be coming up soon. Now, I guess I have to ask you, out of all of these roles that you know you've taken on, what do you feel is the most difficult one you've had to kind of inhabit? What has been the most difficult persona for you to inhabit?
Oh, good question, huh? Let me see. Maybe the cult leader one. I did this movie called Bad Times at the El Royale, where Chris Hemsworth played a cult leader that I had to fall in love with, and I was just so starstruck on that job, and I think it was my third or fourth job, and I just felt so, you know, having Jeff Bridges and John Hamm and Chris Hemsworth, all of them around me. I really had to. The most acting I did on that job was in between takes, acting like I wasn't freaking out. That was
okay. That makes me happiest of all. You're just as starstruck as any of us. Then,
yes.
Let me ask you: are you going to by any chance be at the Emmy celebration?
You know, they're keeping it very strict with COVID this year. So I'll be cheering on from the sidelines. But I hopefully will be back in the swing of things at the parties next year. But I just feel super, super lucky, you know, so I'll be watching from my couch with everyone else.
You'll be cheering with the rest of us. Okay, one last question,
exactly.
And I'm sure you're asked this, you know, anytime someone bumps into you from this area. Any words of wisdom you can pass on to, you know, all these young actors that are in the Ozarks? Any words of wisdom you might want to pass along?
Yeah, I just think there's such a deep well of creatives out there, you know, and I think just get your hands in anything and everything, you know. All the connections I made with all the artists in Springfield, like I said, it gave me everything, all the tools that I needed to go out to LA and to the big cities. And I am so proud of all of the stuff that I made there. And I think whatever you need to do, like make a Facebook group or reach out to people, you know, I was just trying to do whatever I could. And there's so much out there. So I just try it all, you know.
Well, Cailee, we appreciate you making time for us today. You know, you're always welcome on this show. Absolutely.
Okay.
congratulations on how far you've come, and truly all the best to you in the future.
Thank you so much for having me, Tom. This has been a pleasure.
Bye-bye.
Bye.